All right. There we go. All right. Thank you for coming on during the previews, and we shall go ahead and get started on our feature presentation. Häxan, I believe is how it's pronounced, is a Swedish silent horror film that is done in the style of a documentary of sorts. And in the US, this was released as Witchcraft Through the Ages. It was originally released in 1922. So I went ahead and made a command for content warnings for this one, because there are some specific ones. I don't know how intense it gets, because this is 1922. You never know what's like graphic for them is very like minor and like doesn't even bat an eye for us in 2022 going into 23. But the content warnings for this film include discussions about mental health, some possible graphic depictions of torture, and some sexual content. So keep those in mind. Viewer discretion is advised. But we're all here to have a good time. We're all here to relax and enjoy the film. Otherwise, general rules of movie night. No spoilers, first and foremost. Though I don't really know if there's anything to spoil in this one, but I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything to spoil, but still, no spoilers. For this one, well, this is a silent film. Try not to drag things too far off topic in the chat. Like if we start to if there's something relevant, tangentially relevant to the movie, that's perfectly fine. But try not to drag things too far off topic, and don't get too spammy. Well, that's kind of a vague one. Jeez, I swear I need to write down a consistent set of movie night rules, because I feel like it changes based on the film that's being watched. A movie from the 20s, how disturbing can it be, right? Yeah, I mean, you never know. That's primarily why I put the content warnings command in for this one, because you never know. I haven't seen this movie myself, so I'm going in just as blind as anyone else is watching this for the first time. But I mainly added it there just to cover my bases, just in case. But yeah, the main rules are no spoilers, and try to avoid taking the chat discussion too far off topic, if possible. Those are the main ones at the very least, and all the usual stream rules apply, for the most part. With that said, let's go ahead and get started with Häxan. That's loud. Cultural and historical presentation in moving pictures in 7 parts. This is a silent film, remember. Hi, how are you? Benjamin Christensen wrote the script and produced this film between the years 1919 and 1921. Yeah, supposedly, during the time frame, because of how long it took, this ended up being the most expensive film made in Sweden at the time, which is kind of wild to think about. Mysterious chapter known as The Witch. Off topic? Never, Mr. Witch Hunter, sir. The belief in sorcery and witchcraft is probably as old as mankind itself. When primitive man is confronted with something incomprehensible, explanation is always sorcery and evil spirits. In Persia, the imaginary creatures depicted in the following picture were thus believed to be the cause of diseases. So this is interesting. It's an actual documentary slash essay about the history of like witchcraft, as well as an analysis of where various beliefs in fantastical beings came from in pertaining into different cultures. And there's some dramatic reenactments going on in this movie as well, which I believe comes in later on. Like, this movie is broken up into 7 different chapters, which is a very interesting presentational style, especially for the time frame. The belief in evil spirits, sorcery, and witchcraft is the result of naive notions about the mystery of the universe. See how ancient Egyptians perceived the world. Well, there's some very elaborate set pieces so far. High mountains surrounded land and water on all sides. Ah. Okay. Sky was believed to be made of steel and supported by strong pillars. I guess because Egypt was just such an kind of like isolated area at the time. And yeah, just showing the perimeters. I like the little illustrations of how they perceived the world around them. Ancient evil spirits of ancient tomes become devils, sneaking around and tempting children. Yeah, that's a penis. That's a penis. That's a monster penis. Oh, yep, that's a monster asshole. That's a monster butthole. The devils lived in the depths of Earth, which in the late Middle Ages was thought to be a stationary sphere at the center of the universe, surrounding the Earth and its waters. The medieval man first imagined a layer of air. Okay. Then a layer of fire. I guess this is before. Oh, it's actual. They use actual like fur.
Father Bill, I'm in Egypt. A queen now. Feed your queen lamb for nom.
I already fed you, Corey. I made sure to feed both you and Midnight already. I made sure to feed both you and Midnight. Oh gods, I forgot to give them their pre-stream treats, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Okay. After this movie, I'll make sure to give it to them. Or if I need to go on break, I'll give it to them. Fixed stars arranged in a sky of their own. Okay, the astrological signs. Sits the Almighty surrounded by 9 angel choirs. And he is the one that keeps the spheres revolving. Okay. So yeah, this is from the time where the Earth was considered the center of the universe. Before like space studies of like outer space and the universe became like a big thing. Look at that. Looks like a party. The upper part of the following picture from the French historian Lacroix, we see devils stuffing the damned into large cauldrons. Oh, there's Lucifer right there. The cinder is thrown straight into the fire under one of the cauldrons. Kindling! You gotta have kindling. Gotta keep that fire going. A devil pours nasty, oozing brimstone from a horn down a man's throat. Two monsters torment some of the damned with their sharp teeth. Demon, hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for swinging on by. Good timing, actually. We just started the movie not too long ago, so we're still in the first chapter. How you doing? Thank you for swinging on by. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Oh, this is wild. That's a cool little set. Wow. Okay, that's pretty elaborate. Observe the eagerness with which the two devils tend to the fire under the cauldrons. That's an elaborate little machine there. Holy shit. During the Middle Ages, devils in hell were considered real and constantly feared. Yay, good to see you. Good to see you as well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Oh yeah. Witch trials. The floating figure at the top is a devil coming to get the witch by lifting her up in the air. Ah. These next two pictures of pyres are from German life in the past in pictures. In this image, a witch is milking an axe handle. Wait, what? A witch has cast a spell on a man's shoe. Oh. Witches usually meet in councils. Ah, covens. Sneak into a barn and bewitch a cow. The small angular symbol under the drawing was usually carved into the barn door as protection against witches. Oh, that one. Okay. Oh, setting a village on fire. Hey, hey, hey. Fire, 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 fire. We don't need no water, let the motherfucker burn. Burn, motherfucker, burn. It was customary in the past. Oh, okay, so nudity in bed while sick. Belief that the witch was naked at night when during the so-called witch's Sabbath, she danced with the devils. Oh. That looks like a party. That looks like a fun party. Women who wanted to participate in the Sabbath sneaked away to a witch. Throw some fucking dark industrial music in the background there, and yeah, you got a fucking rave going. The magic of the ointment would allow them to fly through the air. Ah, okay. Man, riding naked on a broom has got to be the most uncomfortable thing ever, because, like, you gotta worry about... I would imagine you'd have to worry about getting splinters, like, on your taint. Like, directly on your taint, and that cannot feel good at all. That cannot feel good at all. And it's not like they had plastic handles back then, either. Devil christens each participant of the Sabbath with devil's names. and a ceremonial banquet is held. The Sabbath food was often prepared from corpses from the gallows. Oh. Oh yeah, there you go. I mean, there's one way to procure a feast. All witches had to show the devil their respect by kissing his behind. Oh. Oh, that's wild. That's hilarious. Literally kiss the devil's ass. After a merry dance with the devils, the witches fly home after the first crow of the cock. Yeah, eat out the devil for power, essentially. Damn. Wild-ass rituals we got here. There's a lot going on here. Is that, like, the bottom picture, like, the devil just shitting in a bowl? It seemed to be what it looked like. Oh yeah, there's a lot going on in these paintings. Like medieval, like old medieval artworks just go so hard. To be continued. Show us the evil cock. I can't not on Twitch at the very least. I can't do that on Twitch. Okay, here we go. These are the scenes that have these. This is where this film also has some very like dramatic reenactments. Probably meant to be a little bit over the top, I think, from what I understand. Yeah, just like a coven of witchcraft practitioners.
Give me that. Give me those sticks. I need them. I need to make my little fetish.
Mr. 18 plus. Oh, there we go. Get that get the good stuff going. Wait, what? Oh, that's a body. Oh, that's a body in there. Oh. Ew. Pulled off the middle finger first.
This thief's body has hung too long on the gallows.
Oh, keep that middle finger at the very least. It'll come in handy the next time those officers come by. What is it that we always say? Hey, cab!
When the thief's finger is too dried out, it can no longer lend the brew any healing power.
Oh, they actually leave fingers in there? Ew. Is that, oh, it's a frog! Oh, oh, I thought it jumped out. It looked like it jumped out. Oh, that's trying to leave! And a snake too. Oh, get back in there. Oh, it's trying to leave. Let the froggy go. Let the froggy go. Mr. Toad's just trying to live his life. soup. Secret entrance.
Hurry and open up, Kana, so that the passerby won't see me.
Toad soup, yummy, like mommy's. Just like mom used to make. Connor, can you perchance give me a love potion that has power over a pious man of the church?
Here, young maiden, take a potion of cat feces and dove hearts boiled during the full moon. A drop of this in a man's drink will soften his heart at once. Or give him extreme diarrhea. Which may also be the same thing. Yeah, who knows? I never said I was an expert on these things.
Oh, geez, look at that's just a huge, chunk of meat there. Oh, boop. Just go ahead and sneak that right on in there. See if he even notices the taste. Oh. Kana, can I? Oh, even stronger potion. Jeez.
If the maiden wishes to drive the man out of his wits for love, I have a potion boiled in May from a young and playful male sparrow.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler. Wait, is that a reference to something? Like, that sounds like a reference to something that I'm not really familiar with. It sounds like something from Skyrim. Or at least it could be from Skyrim. Jeez, Friar, hello, dude. Yeah, no, slow the fuck down. You're not supposed to drink that much at once. Blech. Oh, that one was a little too strong. Oh, that one was a little too strong there.
Ugh, kinda like it though.
See? He likes it! Hey, Mikey! Oh, we're getting frisky up in here. Getting a little, getting ready for a little, oh! Hubba, hubba. Oh, this is great. I feel like there should be some Benny Hill music being played here. Oh, was that all just in her head?
Hold your coins, maiden. First smell my ointment.
Wait, what?
This ointment is good, should you wish to travel to Broken one night.
Well, was it like supposed to be a protective?
Secretly smear this ointment on the pious monk and the pious monk might come directly into your chamber.
Oh, so it's like an aphrodisiac or something?
You will then fly high up in the night air together, and he will bestow upon you many hungry kisses.
Oh, that's a lot of promises. Yeah, they really know how to sell their products. Holy shit. Like, damn. Next level sales work right there. Oh shit. Oh, fresh delivery. Oh. Yeah, gotta make sure you're decent. Gotta make sure you're decent. Yep. I can very much confirm that this person did in fact die of ligma. Listen, brother. Shouldn't we pray before we embark on such a bold enterprise? Wait, are they? Where are they? Oh. Oh, Holy Mother, forgive us for cutting open the person's dead body with a knife. In the name of the Father, Son, whoever the other two assholes are. Amen. So that the causes of many terrible diseases might be revealed to us. Oh, so they're essentially doing an autopsy of sorts. For science! Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna look bad. Oh, this is gonna look bad, isn't it? This is gonna look really bad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, the piece of the cemetery has been desecrated by two... Yep. Yep. Such were the Middle Ages, when witchcraft and stuff were found everywhere. Thus did many strange events come to pass. Yeah, two people that were trying to understand human anatomy, and they end up getting accused of witchcraft. Oh! Rude.
You shall not lie here and bewitch the legs of honest people, devil woman.
Oh, I should be way drunker for that.
You watch out. Now your filthy mouth shall remain open for all eternity.
Oh yeah, and this guy is probably like drunk enough to actually believe her. As with witchcraft, so it is with the devil. People's belief in him was so strong during the Middle Ages that he became real. Oh, this music, though. Oh, hello! Hi! There you go. Appropriate. Oh. It's like, oh, geez, okay. Ooh. Okay, we're getting kinky up in here. We're getting kinky up in here. You ever get so drunk you forget how to close your mouth? Yeah, exactly. That is next level drunkenness. That is just some next level intoxication right there. There we go, just going for a nice early morning stroll. Bare naked. Into the open field. Oh god. Just waiting for the devil from the tribute music video to show up. You just go, it's just coming out and go,
Play the best song in the world, or I'll take your souls.
It's like, hello, yes, hi.
Yes, come on, come on!
Good camera work for a 100-year-old movie. I know, right? The cinematography on this is, like, amazing. Nope. Right into the devil's arms. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, jeez. It is due to your eternal fear of the pyre that you get drunk night after night, you poor old woman of the Middle Ages. Aww. I guess when, like, in a time when spirituality is like a big thing, and the religion that everyone pushes doesn't come through for you, like, yeah, no shit, you're gonna look through to alternative avenues. This music is amazing. Yeah, this movie would get re-released in, I believe, 1968. Oh god! Oh, I'm sorry. That shot. Oh, I'm sorry. Just something about that shot is just amazing. Something about that shot is just amazing. Just the devil sitting there, working a butter churner. And from there, the devil fulfills all her secret wishes. Oh, shit. Yo, money. Yo. Fucking getting paid up in here. There you go, devil nut. Thank you for the redeem there. Wow, thanks, Satan. Oh, yeah. Surrounded by coin in a very lavish bedroom. Yeah, reasonable reaction. Just don't even ask how you got there. Oh, jeez. Quick, gather it all up before someone comes in. Gotta get all the dosh. Oh. Okay, this is cool right here. Using stop motion to move the coins around. Ooh. Wait, are they getting pulled up? Oh, wow. Okay, this is a cool shot. Wow, the reverse. Okay, this is... Wow. Okay, this is some pretty cool camera work here for the time period. I like that. This movie feels like it's trying to paint the devil and witches in a bad light, but looks like it kicks ass. Well, keep in mind, this is still, like, the portrayal of what people thought, like, witchcraft and devil worship were all about, like, back in the day, for the most part. And I think this is, like, supposed to be the positive aspect of what the devil offers. And you look very gross. Because, like, this is, oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yo, it's a party up in here. Yo, we partying up in here. Then again, I think, like, it may be possible that this woman's also, like, delirious in a way. Like, maybe this is all, like, what happening in a fever dream of sorts. Yep, there it is. She's woken up now.
Okay, 6 a.m. on the dot. Time to be an asshole. All right, time to be an asshole.
I feel like that's the very specific job of those individuals, is just be assholes. The Rights and Rights in the German Past by Franz Heinemann. We can observe pictures of Inquisition judges at work. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, the witch trials. Woman accused of witchcraft is thrown into the water to find out whether she is guilty or not. Yeah, this is a proper popular method that they use. Edward Fucks shows us how the accused is tied up. Damn, Edward Fucks? Holy shit. So I believe the rationale was, if the person was a witch, then they'd theoretically be able to fly out of the water to save themselves. And then everyone would be armed with muskets and shit to just, like, fucking light her up. But if she sinks, then she dies, and then it proves that she's not a witch. But then she dies. It's brutal. Like, fucking witch execution methods are just absolutely fucking brutal. And they're designed to be brutal because they're created by people that are just so obsessed with fighting this force that they really just don't know anything about. And here's the thing. Wife of the printer. Like, this is the thing. Like, because they didn't have the scientific methods that we have today to understand just what's going on with certain maladies, the most common, like, explanation people that really didn't know better at the time was, it was a witch! It was a witch! And yeah, it just grew from there. We Germans know how to torture. Oh no. Oh, powerful Saturn, allow this lead to show of okay, are you just gonna pour hot lead on the person? Okay, it's just waving that around. Yeah, these are the methods that people actually use to try and determine if there's witchcraft in play. Like, just stuff that was based on absolutely nothing but conjecture. It is written here in the shape of the lead that his dizziness is due to atrocious witchcraft. Yep. Not even based on any kind of, like, factual facts or anything like that. This is just pure conjecture. Ah, your humors are unbalanced. Let these leeches fix you up. Yep. The leeches didn't work. Must be witches! Basically how it would. Like, obviously today we have so many, like, medical procedures and technology and whatnot available at our disposal that can usually tell us, yep, that is in fact lupus. Or, no, it's just a cold. And, no, I believe you simply have erectile dysfunction. But yeah, back in this era, when that stuff was not even thought about, the only conclusions that they usually turn to is just some kind of magical force or an act of fucking God. Because otherwise they didn't really understand just how the human body worked. Bill, your wife didn't leave you to join a witch's coven. Your wife is a lesbian. Yep. Exactly. Like, they would, like, and that's not even, like, and it got even worse during the Salem witch trials. Like, the Salem witch trials is like the absolute penultimate of that insane level of just outright religious paranoia. Because literally got to the point where neighbors were people were accusing their own neighbors of being witches for the pettiest of reasons. And most cases of accusations of witchcraft were just resulted in the person being fucking executed because they didn't want to take any chances. Like, it's a fucked up part of history. It's an absolute fucked up part of history. Watch out, little sister. Watch out. That woman has evil eyes. Look. Look with your evil eyes. Damn, she's really chowing down on that stuff. Old lady's just sitting there. Just sitting there eating. And they're all paranoid that she may be a witch just because she just doesn't look right. Yeah, she's just chowing down. She's just chowing down. Look at her go. She must have been hungry. There is a wraith that can only mean one thing. George, your wife is a witch. Oh yeah, if you see me around, that proves that your wife is a witch. It totally could mean that I just got lost on the way back to the cemetery. Oh. The youngest servant of the Inquisition may not exchange words with a strange maiden. Hmm? Hmm? Oh, jeez.
Be gone, foul maiden!
Jeez. Okay.
He's like, be gone, 3D wench! So that I may go back to my 2D waifus.
Oh, God. Okay, so that hairstyle is an actual conscious choice. It's like, why? For what reason? Just makes your fucking head cold.
Egads! I actually got touched by someone of the opposite sex!
Burned like fire when the young maiden took my arm. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, like, literally never been touched by a woman before. Actually, never been touched by a woman before.
Swear by the cross that you are not deadly enemies.
Oh yeah, for whatever that's worth. Yeah, she's just eating. She's just minding her own business. She's just minding her own business.
Let's go, young men, before our feet are lifted, so that the evil witch won't turn us all into mice.
God, it's like it's just all bred out of just extreme paranoia. It really is just born out of that. Because they just don't know what they're dealing with. So it's like, it's gotta be the devil! It's got to be the devil! Because fucking baby Jesus and all that shit. Jokes aside, it's really a shame that in Europe, especially in Germany, the witch hunt was brutal and terrible. Like, they got burned at the stake. Yeah, stake burnings was also a common thing in the American colonies. It was also a common thing in the American colonies. Yeah, it's basically. Oh, Corey's throwing the fit. Sorry, not to stop the train of thought or anything. I'll keep the movie going, but I just need to tend to the cat real fast. Okay, both Midnight and Corey are in now. Oh, actually, this is a good chance for me to give them their treats. Actually, because I forgot to do it earlier. Suspects' nights are now dictated by the Inquisition judges. Yeah, it's all based on just like extreme paranoia and just lack of knowledge of.
Finally, Father, you don't forget me, your little gremlin.
How could I ever forget about you, Corey? Alright, hold on. Let me go ahead and get them their treats real quick. Corey! Hey, Corey, Midnight! There you go. There you go. This is what you're waiting on, right? This is what you're waiting on. There you go. Nom, 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 nom. There we go. Okay, they got their little snacky snacks. They got their snacky snacks. All right. There we go. Set that up there. Alright. But yeah, there was a lot of different methods of, like, essentially tortures. Like, the burning at the stakes was a common execution method. They already portrayed the, water dunking. Yeah, like how they're talking about here, hanging at the gallows. There was also another method where they would, like, essentially stack rocks, like, on top of a person, like large boulders. And basically, it was a way to try to force a confession out of them. Once they admitted to being a witch, they would be let go. They would be brought up, because I guess the idea is that if they're a witch, then they wouldn't be. They would probably just, like, lift the rocks off of them or something like that. But then they would also be killed on the spot. If they didn't confess to being a witch, then they would just keep stacking more rocks on top of them until essentially their entire midsection just got crushed and they died from getting crushed. Like, there are some brutal methods, and they were all just born out of, like, ignorance and fear for the most part. Let our suffering begin so that we might put an end to the harshness of our hearts. And it's like, yeah, this old lady who refuses to say that simply because she's refusing to say that she's a witch. Okay, yeah, this might be where the content warning comes into play. So yeah, if you're squeamish about, like, depictions of torture, feel free to click away, like, switch tabs for a bit.
Oh, you learned men, how do you expect me to confess to that which is not true?
Yep. Like, she's just trying to live her life. And they're just trying to get a confession out of her. Let now the evil witch's body sting. They're just trying to get her to say that she's a witch, even if it's not true. Like this old. Oh, okay, you see the ropes tightening. Oof, 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 oof.
Let her catch her breath, Rasmus the executioner, and loosen the screw a little at a time as she confesses her sins. Alright, boss! Asshole.
Giving birth to many children fathered by the devil. Okay, yep. Okay, this is kind of like what she's describing as a set. Kana and her coven helped. Okay, yeah, she's throwing everyone that took her in under the bus for this one. Trina has smeared me with witch ointment. Oh, she's throwing everyone under the bus. She is throwing everyone under the bus for this one. Yeah, this is how it goes down. Like, it just escalates. Like, someone tries to confess to save themselves, but also, like, brokers a deal. It's like, hey, if you spare me, you can get even more witches. You can get even more witches. Is that an owl? That looks like an owl. I think there's a crow there, too. I like this little effect. I like this effect right here. Okay, for anyone that's clicked away, I think it's safe to click back on now.
Oh yes, lone man. Miserable me has flown through the night air to broken on Trina's room.
Yeah, she's basically, this is kind of like depicting what she's telling them, essentially. The Coven of Devils. And keep in mind, she's saying this to save her, essentially save herself. She's saying this to save herself. Or at least try to save herself. Man, the makeup work on the devil creatures, it's really on point. Man, that guy is just having a ball.
And there sat the devil's grandmother with all her witchcraft.
Yeah, all of the tools. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Lucifer. Yo, that horse? I want to ride that horse. Looks very friendly.
And there, many a witch who had not accomplished enough evil deeds was treated miserably by the devil.
Just like just doing a little dance. Oh, okay, yeah. Punishing her for not doing it enough. Is that a baby? Is that a baby? I think that's supposed to be a... Oh, yeah, that's a baby. Yeah, I think that's a baby.
And then there they spat en masse upon all that is holy.
Yeah, just do a little jig on the cross. In the middle of Toad's... Oh, I missed the other. Saw a pale horse and his rider was that Death or Saw. I wish I had a pale horse. I never really actually encountered the Four Horsemen myself, but like I've heard all the tales about them, and yeah, they're definitely like they are very elusive. They only come out in very specific times, and because well, obviously, when all four of them show up at once, it essentially means the fucking apocalypse is here. So they make sure not to show themselves too often and not all at once. Oh, we gonna have some sexy fun times? I'm sorry, like the image of the fucking demon just working the butter churner like that? that is the best euphemism I've ever seen. That is the best euphemism I've ever seen. Oh god. Sounds like we need a Darksiders marathon. I've played Darksiders 2 actually for a review years and years ago when I was doing the the kissing of the devil's butt. The kissing of the devil's bum. I found Darksiders 2 to be incredibly mediocre, actually. I never really played Darksiders 1, but apparently, like, Darksiders 2 just kind of rips off God of War, whereas I remember hearing Darksiders 1 rips off Legend of Zelda. And I'm assuming Darksiders 3 rips off something else as well. Love the pervert demon churning butter. Same! I love that so much. It's it's such a goofy piece of imagery. Yeah, just everyone takes turns eating the devil out. Yeah, this old lady is just throwing everyone that turned her in under the bus. She's throwing everyone under the bus. Or I guess the carriage in this case. Oh, oh! They just actually, like, take a shit in front of their domicile. Just taking an actual shit. Yeah, they're just taking a shit. Yeah, just... Yeah, just take a fat dump in front of someone's house. Ew, ew. Oh, that's unpleasant. I mean, if you really want to send a message that you really absolutely hate someone, that is absolutely the way to go about it. So it begins the endless cycle. Each witch gives 10 others away. And it just escalates from there. What is this blasphemy? Saw's a witch. He doesn't like Darksiders. I get the torch and wood. Nah. I know there's like people that definitely enjoy those games. I'm just not one of them, unfortunately. Although I also played the DLC for Darksiders 2. I got a DLC code for that to review as well, and that was actually pretty fun. The DLC was actually pretty fun. It's basically just like a run and gun shooter mode, essentially. I'm starting to think there are no witches at all, and the horror comes from our fellow man betraying each other. There you go. The true horror was the enemies we made along the way. Oh. Okay, yeah, now... Jeez, just fucking body slammed her. Oof. Oh, she's dazed. That knocked her loopy. That just absolutely knocked her into a daze. And ooh, yeah, that probably did some actual like internal bleeding damage as well. Destiny of young Anna, wife of the printer, is sealed. He was working for IGN. This is more hell than hell himself. Nah. It was a smaller games journalism outlet. I worked for a couple actually for a period of time after I graduated from college. Ended up like leaving because like they just was going in a direction, like the field itself was going into a direction that I was just not really wanting to be a part of for the most part. And yeah, fast forward to today where like the biggest games journalistic outlets essentially treat it as a fucking joke. Yeah, I never really wanted to write for IGN or Kotaku or any of those outlets. I was like, I had an idea to like start my own fucking blog at some point, like, but then like blogging sites mostly kind of went out of style. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
My thoughts are sinful. Bruh, same. Like, yeah, you think you're alone on that front? We're all sinful here. Some of us just do a better job of hiding it. Now go do 50 Hail Marys.
Oh, jeez, yep. Or this too. The, lash. Ow. 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 Ow.
Oh, this better not awaken something in me!
Yeah, I imagine this would only make it worse. Like, for some individuals, because they'd probably just, like, absolutely get off on it. Oh, Corey. Kinky. Ayo. What's up, Corey? What you doing? And it's like, yeah, it's like all these holy men talking about, it's like, oh, I'm having all of these impure thoughts. Like, bro, you're just horny. It's perfectly natural. You're just horny. That's all it is. Like, go grab a couple scrolls, lock yourself in the latrine, and just, like, come back out in about, like, 30 minutes. I'm a sinner too now, with the devil out of me, brother.
Yes, Snake! Hit me harder!
Oh, jeez. I will say, like, this is very interesting in terms of, like, just the portrayal of events. Like, each chapter has its own series of events transpiring. And it's very interesting because, like, it's very... Because each chapter is definitely focused on, like, that specific scene, so it's easy to follow along.
You have not accused the maiden of witchcraft, have you? What do you think we do around here? That's literally the only thing we know how to do! You know the punishment for those who refuse to witness against a witch?
And then there's this guy, and then there's this asshole. And then there's this asshole who's way too excited about his job. So they fetch you too, young maiden, to give you their infallible test. What the fuck kind of gesture is that? What is that gesture? What the fuck?
In the name of the Holy Trinity, if you are not a witch, you will now shed tears!
Really? That's the logic you go by?
See for yourself! You cannot shed tears as you are allied with the evil one!
This is the kind of ass-backwards logic that they run on. This is the kind of ass-backwards logic that they ran on back then. Like, they literally just made up the rules as they went along because they just wanted convictions. It really is fucked. Just absolutely fucked. Which I believe I have not depicted too darkly here on the white screen. Thank you for the disclaimer. The clergy.
There's a witch among us. Boom. Quick! Quick! Summon an emergency meeting! I hereby declare that Brother Brian is sus!
Oh yeah, she's not doing so well. Well, she's probably been down there for days without food or water. Oh, is he actually trying to get her out? There you go. Yes, and these days especially, the church is held an incredible amount of power and influence. They were essentially like the main. This church was essentially the main government at the in these times. So, what they said generally went. See, young maiden, I give you your freedom if you would just show me a small favor in return. Uh-oh. Why do you taunt me, monk? What favor can a poor creature like me show you? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Teach me the beautiful art of making thunder with this water. Oh, he's trying to, like, goad her into something. Hello? Oh, jeez. Yeah, they're trying to force something out of her. If you do not want to take my word, young maiden, stand up and look out at the jail courtyard. Yeah, God, this is just so fucked up. They're just trying to do whatever approach they can to try and get her to confess. Did the guards leave? Yes, they went far away, maiden. The keys are now in my hand, and I can secretly take you out through the town gates tonight. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like any of that. And I swear eternal silence to you, maiden, about all you will reveal about witchcraft with thunder. Yeah, dude's just like, what the fuck? Remember, maiden, that Jesper, the printer's child, is all alone in the world without any relatives besides you. Oh, jeez. And I imagine she's just saying, it's like, I literally cannot! Barry got a prize 2 on Monster Mash. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Nice. Good on Barry. Good on Barry. Yeah, the fact that there's so many like horror and fantasy VTubers these days is like, cause when like the field first started kind of blowing up, at least in North America, like there was not too many horror VTubers at the time, and it's like nowadays there's like so many different horror and monster VTubers out there. It's fucking great. I love it. Sounds like lies! You lie! You lie! You lie! Oh, jeez, bringing the kid into it. Bringing the kid into things. Yeah, essentially blackmail. This is essentially blackmail. Stand here and listen to all the maiden's words, so that later you may bear witness against her. And you will secretly open the jail door for the child and me if I speak. Yep, nope, this is how they get them. This is how they get them. Blackmail. Blackmail and emotional manipulation. And then, yeah, just shift the blame to someone else. Honestly, I haven't met a horror or punk VTuber so far whose vibes were not immaculate. Same. Like, pretty much all of the, like alt VTubers that I've come across have all just been amazing individuals so far. I have not ran into a single bad apple. What's up? Hey there, Wolf. How you doing? Thank you so much for swinging on by. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. And then they will burn you too, maiden, as edification for man, as sweet scent for God. And one pyre after another burns in the town square until the judges will one day move on to the next town. Yep. That's how they eked out their living. The witch madness, like a spiritual plague, ravages wherever these judges go. In the span of a few centuries, over 8 million women, men, and children were burned as witches. Yep. What? Yeah. But it's not a witch, it's a bitch. What is this? This is called Häxan. In the West, this was called Witchcraft throughout the ages. It was basically a kind of a documentary about witchcraft and the beliefs that were spawned out of people's like brazen paranoia and general lack of knowledge of like knowledge of things, along with like a lot of religious like persecution. It's very interesting. Confessions also exist, which may well be close to the truth, but from the time when superstition ruled. "100 years later, Devil made Twitch, and he looks at it and says when they do patches and break everything, ah, yes, it's perfect." Yeah, for a movie that was made in 1922, this is really, really well done. This is really well put together. And again, this apparently ended up being the most expensive film ever made in Sweden at the time. It was something like Oh god, what was... I think I got the page up. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Thank you so much. Thank you for the head pats. Witch hair and metal crosses. Like, how much did this cost? Let's see. Most expensive. Most expensive Scandinavian silent film ever made at the time, costing nearly 2 million Swedish kroner. Yeah, so at the time, yeah, that's a lot. Oh, the Monty Python and the Holy Grail witch thing. Yeah. I got turned into a newt. A newt? Well, I got better. I love that movie so much. Ooh, okay. You and I will probably also be driven to confess with the help of such tools. Okay, yeah, the depiction, the various torture devices in play. Oh, okay. Crushing the foot. Okay, yeah, this is an example of the different torture methods that they utilized. Crushing the legs. Oh, yeah. Ooh, break. Okay, yeah, that just... Yeah, crushing them. Yeah, these are all methods that they came up with specifically to try to force a confession out of someone. And in most cases, it would actually just end up with a person just being killed, for the most part. Which, in the end, at the end of the day, like, was gonna happen, regardless of whether they confessed or not. Oh, this device essentially is just pulls them from both sides and just stretches their body to the point where it, like, almost rips them up in half. Yeah, spiked collars. Was really expensive movie. Nosferatu and Metropolis. Yeah, we watched Nosferatu earlier in the year, actually. I don't think I have not seen Metropolis, actually. The Black Knight and the White Bunny. Oh god, yeah, those scenes are also amazing. Yeah, medieval interrogation, essentially. Wrists and ankles of the accused were tied to 2 iron rods screwed to the floor. When a fire bowl was put under the poor victim... Oh, yeah, it actually cooked them. His movements became so violent that the spikes of the collar entered his neck. Ugh. Dr. Regner shows another picture, simply called After the Interrogation. Yeah, just like... Is he dead or just doesn't even have any energy left? The painful interrogation preferably began with a lighter torture. The thumb screw, for example. Oh, yeah, just putting pressure on the thumbs. Yeah, showing exactly where they were meant to, like, squeeze down at. Insisted on trying the thumb screw when we shot these pictures. Really? Okay, just kind of see. Okay, yep. Will not reveal the terrible confessions I forced from a young lady in less than a minute. Yeah, no, that just designed to inflict pain. Oh, the castle full of women. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, God. One of these days, we're gonna have to watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. We'll do a Discord movie night for that sometime. There's like so many things I want to do for Discord movie nights that I can't really do for Twitch. Because I think that movie is still in the public domain, so wouldn't be able to get away with it. But we can do it on Discord, absolutely. Oh, ooh. Spiked belt. Ugh! Oh, So that single nun was seized, and suddenly thereafter the whole convent was overtaken. Jeez. Mysterious, contagious insanity. How the devil penetrated the convent. This is their tale, or what they would describe at the very least. Maybe that day won't be at work, so I can watch along uninterrupted. If you're able to, yeah. I think we got it set to kind of take place on Sundays. Gonna try and see if I can do a bit more of those. Get thee behind me, Satan! Oh! Did he just bonk her? He just fucking bonked her. Oh, that's a big old bonking stick. That is a big old bonking stick. Yeah, but I'm gonna try and see if I can do more Discord movie nights, or just community days in general, really. So if you're able to come by for any of those, that'd be great. Uh-oh. Oh, this looks highly questionable. I'm the devil and my ribs are fucking tasty. Is it ribs? Sorry, I'm not quite parsing. I may not be parsing that word correctly. I may not be parsing the word correctly. Oh, you stabbing the holy cracker?
No, you're going to make baby Jesus upset! Don't stab the holy cracker! That's a waste of food!
Oh, may all good saints. Sister Cecilia is conniving with the evil one. Okay, yeah, she probably just... Yeah, it doesn't seem like she's aware of what she's doing right now. Oh, Tenacious D. Okay. I had a feeling it was a Tenacious D reference. Oh, everyone's getting a kick out of this. Everyone's getting a kick out of this.
Laugh with me! Laugh with me!
Possessed? That'll be the explanation that they'll be going towards at the very least. Or at least the possibly, I think this is like the depiction of what they thought at the time had transpired. How these religious women must have suffered before their nerves abandoned them and insanity broke out. In their biographies, this desperate cry is always found. The devil forced us into it. So yeah, this is how they're trying to rationalize what transpired. Oh, Holy Mother, the evil one has a terrible power. Remember, kids, don't do drugs. Oh, just taking the little statue? Okay. Just take the little baby Jesus statue. Sell it on the market for a few coin. Oh, and here are the judges. Wait. Oh, you just wandered all the way over here. Burn me at the stake, pious fathers. Can't you see what the evil one forces me to do? So yeah, like definitely. Yeah, she's seeing things, and well, at least with her, like, well, in her perspective, she's actually seeing the devil, but devil possession, speaking in tongues and convulses, and come to present times. The majority of witches in the old days were poor women, those who nowadays are taken in by pious organizations and nursing homes. So now we're in, like, modern times. I have Monty Python Meaning of Life, and it's the DVD release. Enough to bring her to court during the Witchcraft. Okay. The Meaning of Life and a DVD release with full theatrical intro that's cut in every other home release. Really? I'm gonna see if I can find that version, actually. Okay, yeah, the conditions of older women. It is not to believe that the devil belongs solely in the past. The lovely old woman who plays the role of Maria the Weaver in my film once raised her tired face to me during a pause in the shoot and said, "The devil is real. I have seen him sitting at my bedside." Oh, so this was actually happened during production. I show her a prayer book in which a woman from 1921 claims to know the devil's true form. Ah, the book in question. This is... Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, this is interesting. So this is so he actually had this book on hand. Yeah, that's wild that actually took place on set while they were filming this. And I guess, yeah, like, nowadays, the witch's insanity can be explained as nervous exhaustion, which I will attempt to illustrate here. I ask my viewers to understand that in the following scenes, I let the same actress portray many different patients suffering from related nervous disorders. Yeah, this is how it describes, like, how various forms of mental illness can contribute to, in olden times, like, the accusations of, like, devil possession, witchcraft, and things of that nature. Whereas nowadays, we have, like, proper categorization of these specific ailments. This is in fact a documentary. I just didn't know it would actually go this, like, in depth of, like, explaining how some of these, like, how we understand these conditions and they could be tied to, like, later, like, way back in the past, where the only explanation they had for these afflictions was she must be possessed. But yeah, nowadays, she stated that she felt as if she were fighting against an unknown force stronger than her own will. Isn't there something witch-like about this sleepwalker who moves through the slumbering household with her matches? Movie is so much ahead of its time. Yeah, no kidding. Doesn't she remind us of the nun who walks through the chapel with her knife, forced by the devil? Okay, here's where we draw the similarities. This poor woman, also in a dreamlike state, does just what she fears the most. Oh, Häxan, I love this movie so much. Yo, Rummy, how's it going? Yeah, I hadn't actually had a chance to watch this, so I figured this would be a good way to cap off the last stream of the year. How you doing, by the way, Rummy? I didn't know you had seen this before. Yeah, I've really just been so engrossed with this entire thing. It's been an amazing watch. How you doing, by the way, Rummy? Thank you so much for swinging on by. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Tapping into my old movie knowledge. Hadn't seen them probably 4 years. Really? Oh, God. It's like, this is why I've been doing so much, like visiting these classic films, because there's gems like this that I've never had a chance to watch myself. And the best, and no CGI, exactly, like, no CGI, because this is well before, like, our time, where, again, we rely so much on CGI, like, they didn't have that kind of technology in this time, when this was made, and these celebrities come through to her. I'm a cinephile. Oh, man. Oh, God, it's like, I got such a list of, like, old movies that should be in the public domain at this point that I want to try and put on for 2023, like next year's Cemetery Cinema Nights. The end gets goofy a bit, not gonna lie. I mean, compared to, like, depictions of demons just rapidly working the butter churners, like, I don't know, man. That's kind of topping it for me in terms of goofiness. Oh. Notice how deliberately this unconscious woman holds on to her bed. Artificial mannerisms like this are always exhibited by people afflicted by hysteria. Yeah, we're actually in Chapter 7 right now, so we're getting close to the end, actually, as a matter of fact. Still need watching with Brain Dead from Peter Jackson. Okay, yeah, I definitely have that marked as well. The devil put some invisible marks on the witch's body where all sensitivity vanished. Yeah, I got Brain Dead marked as well. Like, there's a lot. Definitely gonna happen at some point. That might be a Discord one, because I don't know if that's... I don't think that one's in the public domain, so that may be a Discord night. Execution are often found in sensitive areas on the back of the accused. Oh, like where they just couldn't feel something? Oof. Conclusion being, women on their periods are hysterical and should be put away. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, no, that's absolutely just... Ooh, yeah. Like, absolutely goofy. Absolutely goofy. Today, this strange insensitivity is considered a symptom of hysteria. Also, yeah, this is this film was made in 1922, so obviously, like, different, like, medical knowledge has, compared to 2022, medical knowledge has increased in so way bit larger ways. Shows its age, but it's really a neat thing considering the time period this was made. And that's the thing I've been amazed the most by this, is like the whole presentation in general. Like, especially the reenactment scenes, like those are done in such a surprisingly well done manner. It's wild. But yeah, obviously when you bring in like modern science into the equation, like this is still like early 1900s, so still don't quite know as much, and it, like, yeah, the medical knowledge being portrayed here a little is definitely outdated. From what you told me, I would strongly recommend that we detain your daughter for the time being in my clinic. Okay, yeah, and she's fully aware of what's happening, and like, it's probably like she was like, this is all talking about the insensitivity in the spots on her back where she couldn't really feel anything, which is probably something a lot less serious than it actually is, but here they're treating it as like a form of hysteria. And poor little hysterical witch. In the Middle Ages, you were in conflict with the church. Now it is with the law. Yeah. 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 And it's just like drawing different parallels. I guess the idea is trying to show that in some cases, not much has really changed. In some ways, like there's still ways where like stuff that can be pretty easily medically explained are sometimes given the most like ridiculous diagnoses. In a way, it is affirming because it does show progress from witchcraft to hysteria. Yeah, like, in a sense, yeah, that is true. That is true. Like, because, in a sense, like, it's not, like, people, like, because there's more science involved, like, they're not, like, immediately defaulting to, she's a witch! But instead, they're defaulting to, it's hysteria! Again, 1922. But I think we can, like, draw, like, another line to where we kind of go from, like, it's hysteria! To, you're just on your period. So I guess, like, in that sense, we can kind of, like, draw, it's a long line. It's a hell of a fucking line. Oh, yeah, see, she just... So she... Oh, so she was trying to steal the ring. Like... Maybe out of desperation or something? Have a sister, and yeah, period was like me. Devil, leave that body! The power of Jesus Christ compels you! Ah!
The power of Christ compels ya!
So, but yeah, like, there's still, like, and we're still learning about these things, too. We're still learning about how the human body works, you know? Because, like, it's a constantly evolving thing. Having been tormented by persistent fear during the war, I am a broken person. It is as if an unknown power compels me to commit these terrible thefts. So, this might be like PTSD, possibly? Like a form of PTSD, but they just don't know what that is. I do not know a word of Russian. Because she mentioned the war, so that's why I'm thinking it might be like PTSD in a sense. But they don't know that. They don't know what the fuck that is. I work in healthcare and things are ever changing. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, Saw, we the Exorcists are watching with need to watch The Exorcist. Oh god, that's another movie I've never really like watched. The Almighty no longer sits on his 10th sphere. So yeah, like the old depiction of how the Earth was considered to be the center of the universe. And nowadays, we know, like, no, that's not absolutely not the case. There's so much more out there. You would be shocked to see what fell under hysteria back in the day. Yeah, that's kind of something very terrifying to look into. The witch no longer flies away on a broom over the rooftops. We have planes instead. Oh, Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart. There you go. But isn't superstition still rampant among us? Oh gods, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're in 2023, and yeah, superstition is still out there. Like, I have 2 black cats, and there are people that still think that black cats are bad luck. I have 2 of them as pets. It's still very much like superstition still very much exists. Yeah, under hysteria they did electroshocks and lobotomy. Oh god, yeah, like the most unethical treatments you can actually think of, because those were what they thought were actual cures. Pay no mind that lobotomies especially just absolutely fuck a person up. Where's the flying broom? That was earlier in the movie when they were like doing the dramatic portrayals of witches. Ooh yeah, like hot showers. Up. Void floofs are only good luck. I have one myself. Yeah. Nah, I love my void floofs. Oh, yeah. Burning at the stakes. Slew. The end. Oh. That was very... That was a... Okay. I was trying to avoid saying it like that. I was like, it went into my head. I was trying to avoid saying it like that. I was trying to avoid saying slut, but like, it went through my head because I know like that's not the actual that's not how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. But it's like, but yeah, like we see that word and it's like slut. Slut! But I think it's supposed to be pronounced like slew or something like that. The irony indeed. Oh, I miss my black cat. He was a baby. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, yeah, I love my cat so much. Oh, like, yeah, I see you, Corey. Yeah, I see you stretching there. I see you stretching there. I see you stretching, Corey. Oh, man. Yeah, no, that was a very interesting watch. That was very, like, it was very in-depth. Like, it covers so many different aspects of just how like witchcraft and the concept of devil worship was portrayed back in different time frames. And yeah, it even talks about like people's interpretations and the rationale for how they came up with their explanations for like how does the world how where are we, where do the souls go when the body passes on, what is the universe that we know, how is the universe formed, how do we explain these things that happen to people. And for a long time, the most common explanation for a lot of the most common... Oh, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate there. Thank you for that. I'm really surprised it was a better movie than I think it will be. I like when I was looking up the details of this movie. And then, yeah, there are some people that place this on the same tier of cinematic excellence as Nosferatu, and I can see why. Like, it's a document. It's definitely a documentary, but especially with the reenactment scenes, they're done with such a surprising level of quality and thoroughness that it's honestly surprising that this was made in 1922. And the fact that this took like 2 years to make. Again, this was the most expensive film, the most expensive, what was the exact language here? Yeah, most expensive Scandinavian film ever made at the time. And because it took so long to develop, and I imagine they were the director was trying to composite all of these details, and not to mention acquiring like the torture devices, for example, like to show how some of these devices operated, and like so many different aspects, so many different layers. It's very thorough, incredibly thorough. So looking at this, yeah, I can absolutely put this in that kind of upper echelon of sorts. Yeah! Holy shit! Elazu! Oh my god, thank you so much for the raid, but the movie's already over. We just finished the movie. Oh no. I appreciate the raid though. Holy hell. Thank you so much. What were you up to? How are you? Just chatting? Okay. What were you doing? What were you up to? And I hope you had a good stream. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Hey, Alazu. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Oh, she's a professional Uno player. Really? For real?
Potter, we need to watch the movie now.
Oh, God. All right, starting the movie from the beginning. Oh, I've seen you on Twitter. Oh, thank you for swinging by my Twitter. Really appreciate it. Dougberg, hello. Thank you as well for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. Was not playing Uno. I was making a New Year's resolution. Well, what is your New Year's resolution, if you don't mind my asking? Oh, I should probably do my spiel, actually. Welcome, Raiders! I am Salwin. I'm a Wraith VTuber and horror content creator. Tonight was our cemetery cinema night, and we were watching Häxan, which was titled in the West as Witchcraft Throughout the Ages. It was a horror documentary about the portrayals of witchcraft and superstition throughout the various time periods. It's very interesting watch, and we just wrapped it. We just finished it. We just finished it. Like, definitely, it's in the public domain. So if you get a chance to watch it, highly, highly, highly recommend. Highly recommend. I also do things here such as terrifying voice acting, ghoulish gameplay, horror story ASMR, and various other bits of frights and scares and terror to be had.
So any of that sounds like something you would be interested in? Then lock your doors, turn down the lights, make sure nothing is hiding under the bed. And I hope you have a terrifyingly fun time. Thank you so much again for the raid, Elazoo.
Thank you so much again for the raid. The animation, oh my god. Oh, everyone loves those. Everyone loves that. Everyone loves that emote for sure. Oh man. Let me go ahead and put my stuff away. Everything is locked to me apparently. There we go. Go ahead and put that away. There we go. Thank you so much again for the raid. Yeah, we just wrapped up the movie, and yeah, Cemetery for the people that are new here, Cemetery Cinema is our monthly movie nights here on Twitch. It usually takes place on the last Friday of every month, and this was our last Cemetery Cinema of 2022, also the last stream of the year. So thank you all for coming on by. Really appreciate it. And yeah, last Friday of every month, we usually gather on these and watch some classic horror media. So yeah, if that's up your alley, then definitely be sure to swing on by for future gatherings. Oh, I have a lot of things planned for the next year. I made 29 resolutions. Oh god, I don't have nearly that many. I don't have nearly that many. Holy shit. Oh man. But for everyone that was here during the movie, hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, I hope to be able to do many more movies on Twitch in the future, and even more movie nights in Discord, where we can watch stuff that we can't really get away with on Twitch. Majority of the stuff on Cemetery Cinema has been either stuff that's in the public domain or just stuff that's so bad no sane individual will go after us for it. But thank you. But I want to thank everyone for coming by this evening, and I especially want to thank everyone for the support of this year. This year has been absolutely fucking bonkers in terms of just how much growth the channel has had. And the train's not stopping. Yeah. Thank you for the redeem. But yeah, no, we're absolutely not going to be stopping anytime soon. And definitely planning on pushing on forward with some new things, some new ideas I'm going to try to take and try to pull the trigger on. So yeah, feel free to join me on this wild ass journey called content creation. And I look forward to seeing you all in 2023.